What is up, guys? Welcome to Legacy TCG, back with your daily dose of Edison. Today we have Tommy on the right playing his Fairies versus Roberto on Vayu Turbo. So we got two players on their signature decks, and yeah, should be a fun time. Tommy's gonna start off with a DD Warrior Lady and a set back row. So if we have the DD Warrior face up, maybe kind of says if you want to attack, there's an Honest in my hand, and you're just gonna have to deal with that. He's gonna swing in onto the hamster, and he's gonna decide if he wants to banish this monster or not. If he doesn't banish it, it leaves a body on the board for Roberto to use with a tuner potentially. A sack for Caius, which I think Roberto runs two of. There's a bunch of things. But it also kind of feels bad because he's going to replace this hamster with the Raikou, and maybe he just wants to find a different answer for this monster. Yeah, it looks like he opts to keep the DD Warrior Lady. Kind of wants to find a better target to banish than a flipped hamster. But Raikou's going to be able to deal with the DD Warrior Lady if he decides to target it. Let's see. He's gonna target monster. He's gonna let it go. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Tommy's gonna find a different way to deal with hamster, making Roberto destroy the DD Warrior Lady. At least it protects his back row. Oh, we got a lot of good options. He's gonna turn sideways, go in for 1300. A lot of times with the hamster Raikou combo, you're just clocking your opponent down with those cards. I'm surprised he didn't normal summon after the attack. He passes it to Tommy, he just sets. And now he decides to add a little bit more to the board. Because he could have summoned Trooper, Armageddon Knight last turn. I feel like you just want a summon behind. But we got a ton of pressure with this Arm Wing. Deck Devastation is gonna be activated, and Tommy's like, yeah, meet my trap stun. Well, that was a lot of resources expended for Roberto, and the trap stun is perfectly placed to deal with it. Raigeki Break is gonna activate, maybe pop one of the back rows. Yeah, he's gonna target that one. Mirror Force hits the dirt. Yeah, and you're just gonna use these Raikou to pop the back row, mill a couple cards. I think we got what, 2 Fairies engraved, so we're halfway there to Christia. Oh, this is gross. Alright, so you use the dog to eat the dog, and then Shining Angel is gonna match the Armageddon Knight, and that's gonna let him recruit into something else. He could go into Consecrated Light, but the hamster is there to kind of be annoying. Cyber Valley is going to convert this Raikou into new cards. I think it's so cool that he can do that. Gonna draw 2. And Soul Release. Okay, he's gonna banish all these after the burial was used. Put his dark count to 1, light count to 0. That way, Chaos Sorcerer is no longer live. But he's got a pretty sizable hand. He's got 4 cards going into this turn. Gonna be able to apply more pressure with the hamster, maybe with a card trooper to refill that grave. Yes. Okay, we hit a Vayu. Can't really ask for much more. We're gonna swing in for 3,000. Set a card and pass. Yeah, so we got a Vayu engrave. No Sirocco or Arm Wings to pair with it, but I'm sure that will change soon. He's gonna mind control the card trooper. I think 2, 3. He's gonna use all 3. So now he's at 3 fairies. Oh, 4 fairies. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, my bad. 4 fairies. Archer Christia is gonna hit. Add the Herald of Orange Light. This is mind control, so the card trooper can't attack, right? But I might be being brain control. I forgot. He's gonna put a defense just in case there's Mirror Force. This is gonna do 1700 damage. First damage for Roberto. And I don't know if he had. I mean, oh yeah, he can convert this card trooper. Summon. Oh no, wait. The Christia is blocking the way. All right, we might have to just hand this back. Not ideal, but at least we have the Christia. Card trooper does mill the Sirocco, then it's fine. He can't even activate the effect. Ooh, second Vayu. That's the last Vayu for our deck. The last one is in the banished zone. A lot of times, I think so. I think of there's a couple terms that I think about when I hear, or like when I banish a monster. Right? It's like the banish zone, exile, remove from play. It's kind of like a mix of Yu-Gi-Oh and Magic terminology. Sometimes you hear me like say random terms that have nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh. It's because I come from legacy Magic, and sometimes that terminology kind of mixes together. Like if a person has no cards in hand, we call it Hellbent in Magic. I just think it sounds a little cooler. Alright, so Christia goes down due to Raikou. We've got a Sirocco staring down our Herald of Orange Light. Got a top deck. Ooh, interesting. Okay. We go Black Rose here. And then that's gonna add the Sirocco to the grave. And then we're gonna be able to buy you out. Yeah, he's just gonna clear the way. This Herald might be added from the Christia, so hopefully he doesn't have the last two fairies in hand to negate our summon. But even if he does negate our summon, like that back row has to be something that deals with Arm Wing anyways. Okay, let's go. Mirror Force goes down. This is gonna let us go into Arm Wing. Not enough to kill us. So we're hanging on by a thread. We can still activate. Oh my gosh, and the Christian comes right back. Yeah, so it looks like it went to the top, and then he's gonna be able to add a monster. Bottomless takes care of it, and we get the Shining Angel added. We're gonna swing in. Wow, we're taking a lot of damage here. 1100. No, not 11. 14, 6 plus 5. Huh. 14. And we got Christia 2.0, so it looks like we took 9 here. He's gonna add the Shining Angel back to hand. Roberto draws into Raikou. That's gonna deal with the Consecrated Light. And that's a 200 damage Xaxes. For some reason I thought Tommy was lower, but I think I inputted a little bit wrong. So Consecrated Light usually is very good against dark decks, but the thing with Vayu Turbo is it is almost a chaos deck because it has 3 Raikou, the hamsters to bring out the Raikous, and then potentially Lilas and Cyber Dragons coming in game 2 and 3. We're gonna take 6 here, I believe, and then we're gonna summon Card Trooper, mill 3. Dimensional Prison is gonna be an excellent answer for a Card Trooper. It's not gonna be able to replace himself. He's gonna compulse it, add it to hand. We do lose the compulse in the process, but at least we can potentially mill more fairies. Let's see. Might try Black Wings with 2 or 3 compulse and see how that goes. May go horribly, or may, you know, go okay, but I think I want to try it to see how it feels, because I just like compulse as a card, and if I can play in Black Wings, that would be pretty sick. Alright, he's gonna normal summon Gale Synchro with Necrogarna. Do we go to Arm Wing and then, yeah, Go Armwing, that way we can, when our stuff does die, we can just resummon. Mirror Force is gonna take these guys down, but that's okay for Roberto, because these guys just keep coming back from the grave anyways. Okay, Armor Master. Pass the turn to Tommy. We don't have that many. We only have one monster in grave. That's unfortunate. Do have the card trooper that we compulse to hand, but that at max he can only mill 3 for us. He's gonna set a card and pass. We got return. We can summon the Vayu, I guess, but he's not gonna add anything. He's gonna run over the card trooper. He's gonna draw. Tommy doesn't want to take too much damage. He could have looked to, oh god, Heavy Storm takes care of return and Dust Tornado. At the very least, we don't have to deal with that card. That is definitely one of their most powerful win condition, is return. So when you do see that card get destroyed early on or just milled, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Okay, Cyber Valley would be able to stop a battle phase. Lets him dig further into the deck. Let's see if Roberto triggers it. Yeah, you have to move it eventually. You don't want to be able to let it get paired with a mind control, and then you're just in big trouble. No Mana Cross out takes out the face down bird. I'm sure he was looking for a Raikou, but you know, Raikou or hamster. So Tommy has no back row, but he has 4 cards in hand. It could be just a bunch of fairies that can't be barred out yet, or it could be fairies stocked. This poor little bird is knocked again. Yeah, but it could be fairies he can't really bring out, or he's just stockpiling his hand with Herald of Orange Lights for potential big play on Roberto's side. So we'll take 11 here. This is gonna let us bring out a fairy. Consecrated. Okay. Hopefully Roberto doesn't have the Raikou this time. Raikou or hamster. A lot of cards are able to deal with it. Card Trooper being one of them. And I guess do we mill? Like all of our values are gone, so we would only be looking for Sirocco. I guess we just look for damage. Mill 3. And he's gonna pop it. So when Roberto declares how many cards he mills, no matter what, he's going to mill it, regardless of the effect gets negated or not. Skill Drain, Phoenix Chain, like Chariot, whatever. Milling 3 is a cost. So, but Tommy creatively destroys the Card Trooper, leaving the Consecrated Light on the field. Raigeki Break's gonna pop something. What is he gonna do? Back row? Dust Tornado goes down. I guess he doesn't really have to answer the Armor Master. He just needs to dodge non-dark monsters. Yeah, the biggest issue right now is potential burials. Burial will make things a lot harder. Okay, Compulse answers this Armor Master. Roberto has the Brain Control in hand. You can take the Consecrated Light and tribute it off for Sirocco. In Modern, you can't do that. In Edison, you definitely can. But he has like Cyber Dragon in hand too. Maybe he's just stockpiling up. Doesn't feel like he's in a rush to run Tommy down. And he has Necro Gardener as well. Tribute. Oh, tribute set. Interesting. Deck Dev, he's gonna clear it. Alright. So we got Gore's My Body, Soul Release, and Trap Stun. Well, that's why he has all those cards kept in hand. And he had used Herald of Orange Light earlier. Shadow Imprisoning Mirror gets added. I guess we just draw a pass. Let Roberto deal with his Gores somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4 darks, and then he can go to 3 darks as well. To bring out the Dark Arm Dragon. But he's gonna let it do its thing naturally. Pretty sure. Hamster, okay. This might mess with the dark count, but yeah. Let's see. Armageddon, 1, 2, 4. I'm gonna go 5. I guess we ditch the plague. Okay. So we can go up into Goyo, right? And then strike with I guess Armageddon Knight, and then hold back the Goyo strike. Alright, 14. Yeah, he's just gonna pass. And the last trigger on Deck Devi is going to hit Orange Light. And Roberto's gonna be able to keep doing this. I guess he can push a little bit harder because he has the flip summon of Raikou this time. We'll take 14. He could even be more patient and just pass, yeah. This will kind of force Tommy's hand to drop it either on the on the 14 for sure. He's gonna deal with the Raikou. Okay, this could buy some time. With the knowledge of Gores in hand, Roberto's playing this beautifully. 14 has to use it because he can't take the 2800 hit anymore, and then the Goyo is going to absorb the Gores. Soul Release is gonna be activated. We're gonna fix our grave a little bit, put us to 4 fairies so that Christia can be live. So Christia will be live, but we didn't see any Honest in grave, I don't think. We can't pair the Christia with Honest. I have a trouble dealing with Goyo Guardian. Let's see. Yeah, here he comes. Add Shining Angel. Okay. Ooh, he might just have to like go forth and crash this Shining Angel into Armageddon, go into Honest, and then bounce the Honest. That way he can protect his Christia against Goyo Guardian. But even if he gets destroyed, the Christia is gonna go to the top of the deck, and then he can just add another fairy, bring back the Christia. The sticking power of Christia is pretty gross. Okay. Going to attack. Oh, I guess. Yeah, he negated with Necro, and then attacks over Gores. He set the. Okay. I would have liked to see him summon the Shining Angel to crash into Armageddon Knight. Feel like even if there were to be Torrential or like Mirror Force or whatever, we need to. I guess this was a good play, anyways, because the brain control is there. I was gonna say we need to protect our. Or at least, yeah, protect the Christia against Goyo. But with the brain control, I don't think there's much we can do. Yeah, it's gonna run over the Shining Angel, and then it can't special because. Oh wait, what am I talking about? The Christia is already on field, so we can't crash anyways. Yeah. Yeah, I'm crazy because he added Shining Angel. Even if he crash it, just do nothing, because his own Christia stops his summon. Yeah, Tommy did his best. The brain control, it's a difficult card to deal with, but it goes both ways, right? I lost in a pod at Santa Clara to brain control twice. Like I was in a really good position, draws, brain control, I die, and I'm just like, you know what? That's just Edison. Like I easily could have been doing the brain controlling as well. So. But Roberto plays it really well. takes the victory 2-0 over Tommy. If you guys like the videos, make sure to hit that subscribe button for me, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.